forgot to get my mic ready. So bear with me here. I need to go and set up my mic. Actually, it's right here. Thankfully. Sorry about that. I totally forgot. I thought there was some way to pause a live, and I'm not seeing it right now. Where is it? Was that it? I don't know. Anyway, welcome to my live stream. One of these days I'll get it right. I am very new at all of this, so I think that's how I had it set up last time. So you can see me and the table a little bit. How is that? Move my backdrop a little bit. Yeah, I have a messy shelf behind me that I need to clean up. Okay. Okay, you should hear me now. Oh, okay. Let's see here. I'll show you the decks that I'm using today. Here's the D&D deck, Storytellers, Medicine Woman, the Darkwood Mini, astrology cards, the Elemental Oracle, Past Life, Starseed, and Shamanic Healing Oracle cards. So there it is. And let's get started. Welcome to my live stream. My handle is Firewoman, and I'll be doing Oracle and Tarot read. So to get started, we'll pull one of these astrology cards to see who we'll be reading for today. And remember, every one of us has every sign within our chart. So even though we choose a card, if it's not your sign, you can still get messages. And take what resonates, leave behind what does not. We'll call in my ancestors and spirit guides to help the read. We'll ask Michael the Archangel to cast a protection bubble around us as we dive into the read today. And we ask that only the highest vibration come and help with the read for the highest good. Okay. Wow. Aquarius. We just had Aquarius the other day, or was it yesterday? So we'll put Aquarius up there. Welcome. This read is for Aquarius or anyone else who resonates. As I said before, we all have each sign in our chart already. We'll start with the Elemental Oracle. I'm not sure how I had it set up the other day. Seems to me camera was positioned differently, but oh well. We'll make do with it. So if you like what you see, give a like, share, comment. If you like the vibe, please subscribe. Hey, Carlos. That's one of my puppy dogs. Come, Carlos. Come say hi. Hi, my boy. How are you? They have a dog door, so they're able to go in and out whenever they want. And so you might hear a bit of shuffling around when they come through the door. And I have another dog, Crystal. Where's Crystal? I think she's outside. All right, Spirit. Let's see. We have water for the first card. Water. So water is creation. Flow forward with grace and confidence. Be true to your emotions. Do not allow yourself to become stagnant in your ways. Creation is your birthright. Consider what is vital to your happiness and ensure that you seek it. Water. Just a moment. My eye is watery. I actually have dry eye, so it causes my eye to leak a little bit. Welcome to my live stream. Welcome to my live stream. If you like, leave a like, share, and comment. If you like the vibe, please subscribe. Okay, the next card is South. That looks pretty busy. Hello, Rod Rangamer. Okay, South, adventure. Take a risk, but an educated one. Do or see something you haven't before. Take a risk. uh, Take a risk, but an educated one. Do or see something you haven't before, as experiencing something new will help to clear your mind and give wonder to your heart. Look carefully at your plan. Something may be amiss. The situation may have a happy medium. It is not all or nothing. Interesting. So that's the second card. The first card we pulled was water. And now we have water is creation, and now we have adventure, south. Maybe someone's going down south for an adventure. And we did pull an astrology card, and it's Aquarius again. But as I was saying, everyone has all 12 signs in their astrology chart. So some of this can resonate for other signs as well. And take what resonates and leave the rest behind. We'll get 2 more cards from this deck. Whoa. 3 wanted to fall out. The next one is lake. So let's see what lake has to say. There it is. So depth. Do not take the shallow alternative. Deep dive. Do the research. Do not cut corners. You may not be seeing the whole picture, so take your time with the decision. All right, one more from this deck. Spirit, please. One more. Thank you, Spirit. Volcano, power. That's a powerful card. You can just see the energy. Volcano. Okay, where is this card in here? There it is, volcanoes. Power. Old grudges should be released and let go. Heavy energy hurts us should we hold it for too long. Allow your anger to flow through you rather than saving it all up for an explosive release. Reformation may be necessary. Sometimes the greatest powers are hidden from view. You have the power to create or destroy. So we have water, adventure, south, lake, and volcanoes. Interesting. All right. Now we'll, excuse me, my nose is getting itchy. We'll pull 4 cards from Past Life Oracle. So a lot of times energy from our past lives can come through into this life. So it shines a light on what may be affecting you here on this plane, with the here and now. Okay, we have angels. So in a past life, either you were an angel, or you had a lot of angels with you. Or you were an earth angel. We have love life. So something about a love life in your past life is affecting you now. Okay. So 3 fell on the floor. 1 stayed on the table. The one that stayed on the table is Native American. So in a past life, you could be or could have been a Native American. And all 3 of these fell out. So we have a monk or a nun, spirituality and religion, and biblical. So that's really odd that all 3 of these came out all together, because it all speaks of religion. And it's funny that they all came out onto the floor and this one stayed on the table. So Native American is spirituality. It's not a religion. And all 3 of the religion cards ended up on the floor, which means it's something that we don't see or acknowledge. So I'll just put these 3 beside well, actually, I'll put those 3 back in the deck because, yeah. All right. One more, Spirit. So under the water card for creation, we have angels. Under the south card for adventure, we have love life. Under the lake card for depth, we have Native American. And under volcanoes, look at that. The biblical card came out. So volcanoes, power, being mindful to let go and release before it builds up and becomes an explosion. And then we have biblical underneath that. Okay, that was the past life oracle deck. Now we'll pull 4 from the Starseed oracle deck. Thank you, Spirit. The Seas of Mintaka. Seeing potential, bringing unconscious to light. So this card goes under water, creation, and angels. So the Seas of Mintaka under the water card. Seeing potential, bringing unconscious to light. Maybe that's where the angels come in. Oh. And under the South Adventure Love Life, we have Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. So that's a nice card to have under Love Life. Now we're pulling for lake, depth, and Native American past life. And this read is for Aquarius or anyone else it resonates with, because like I was saying, we all have each sign in our zodiac chart. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Earth School. Life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. So if you take a deep dive, you can get your life lessons, soul growth, study, and higher learning. And I take it your past life of being a Native American will reveal a lot of this information. Hello, Arhum Siddiq King. Welcome to my live stream. If you like, leave a like, share, and comment. And if you like the vibe, please subscribe. So the next card we have under Volcanoes Power, Biblical, is Earth. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. So this is another starseed card. So if you feel out of place, you're just learning how to live on Earth here. All right, now we'll pull 4 from the Shamanic Healing deck. Okay, we have transformation. And that's under Water Creation Angels, the Seas of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconscious to light, and transformation. Ooh, now we have anger, and that's under South Adventure, Love Life, Star Brothers, Horus Energy, Protection, Loyalty, Safety, and Trust. And all of a sudden, the anger card. And we also have volcanoes on the table. And volcanoes could be pent up energy, anger. So maybe this is a warning to deal with pent up energy before it comes out in uncontrolled explosion. And if you let it out in a controlled way, you can actually create with that energy. It's very powerful manifestation energy. Ooh, now we have the card for past, present, and future. And that goes under Lake Depth, Native American, Earth School, Life Lessons, Soul Growth Study, and Higher Learning. Past, present, and future. So maybe you're learning to be a reader to tell the past, present, and future. Take a deep dive into your past life of being a Native American. Go to Earth School and get your life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning, how to be a reader. One more. Reunion of souls. And that's under the volcanoes, biblical, earth, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. So, reunion of souls. Maybe you're having a reunion with your own kind from wherever you're from in the galaxies. Actually, before I do that, I'm just going to make some room. So we're running out of room on the table here. So we have water, angels, the seas of Mintaka, transformation. We have South Adventure, Love Life, Star Brothers, Horus Energy, Protection, Loyalty, Safety, Trust. We have the Lake, Depth, Native American, Earth School, Life Lessons, Soul Growth Study, Higher Learning, Past, Present, Future. This is interesting because I'm Native American, and this is the first time that I've worn my ribbon skirt to do a reading. So it's interesting that card came up today. Volcanoes, biblical, earth, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it, reunion of souls. Now we'll pull from the Dungeons and Dragons deck, tarot deck. All right. Okay, we have the Knight of Wisdom. The Knight of Wisdom. So the Knight of Wisdom says, trusting your passion, allowing yourself to dream big, and imagining the best happening for you. And that falls under transformation. Interesting. And under the water and creation card. Trusting your passion, allowing yourself to dream big and imagine the best happening for you. Oh, okay. We have the 8 of charisma, and under that, the 6 of strength. And these lie under the anger card. And 3 more fell out. The chariot, 8 of intelligence, and king of intelligence. So let's just read what the 8 of charisma means. So 8 of charisma, paying attention to doing the simple things well, slow and steady wins the race. 6 of strength. Enjoy the success, but don't get attached to it. What's your definition of success? Riding the highs and lows. And under that, the chariot. Following through on your intentions and manifesting your desires. Following through on your intentions and manifesting your desires. 8 of intelligence. Untangling ourselves from guilty thoughts and self-punishment. And we also have the king of intelligence. Using the powers of your intellect clearly without letting it override your heart. So keep a clear head and don't get too emotional, because there's something about a love life, a past love life in your past life. And something about anger. So there's an adventure, possibly creating something new. And creating something new with within a relationship, staying balanced, untangling. To be clear, and don't let your emotions take over. Okay. I think I'll change decks, so I'll move into the storyteller's deck now. Okay, thank you, Spirit. We have the Eight of Hearts. It looks like a coat of many colors. You're creating a coat of many colors. And we have a Knight of Spikes. And that goes under the lake and learning, going deep to learn how to read. Eight of Hearts. Eight of Hearts. So it shows Joseph's coat of many colors. Of all 11 sons of Jacob, Joseph and his father's favorite, Jacob gifted Joseph a long coat of many colors. His brothers, seeing this beautiful, expensive gift that Josh loved as a slight against them, hated and plotted to kill him. Instead, they abandoned him in a pit and later sold him to a group of Ishmaelites for 20 pieces of silver, stripping him of his robe and dipping it in goat's blood to convince their father that Joseph had instead been devoured by a wild animal. So abandonment, seeking deeper meaning, withdrawal. Interesting. Now we have the Knight of Spikes. Thunderbird. The Thunderbird is considered a supernatural being of strength and power by many North American indigenous peoples and local populations of all beliefs across the continent have claimed to have seen it. With wings that beat thunder and eyes that crackle lightning, and a purported wingspan of up to 70 feet, this bringer of storms is considered a benevolent being to humans. Excuse me. And furiously fights giant snakes and orcas. Quick thinking, high energy, ambition. It's interesting that this Native American legend showed up underneath the Native American past life. And it's interesting that a biblical story of coat of many colors is side by side with the Native American legend, because when I pulled the Native American past life card, biblical was pulled alongside of it, as well as monk or nun, and there was a third one having to do with religion. So it's like religion and spirituality themed in this line of going deep. And then the biblical card showed up in the line we're pulling for now under volcanoes. Okay. So 3. King of Scepters. Centaurus. The centaur embodies both the cunning and resilience of man and the swiftness and strength of a horse. Sagittarius the archer is another such creature, but the prime embodiment of the centaur is perhaps the legendary Chiron. Chiron was the great master of battle, medicine, and music, as well as a wise and respected teacher. Many heroes sought Chiron's guidance as they traveled on journeys to become great themselves. Among his students was the mighty hero Hercules. One of Hercules' arrows, which were dipped in the poisonous Hydra's blood, accidentally struck Chiron during a training session. As the son of Cronus the Titan, Chiron was immortal and suffered immensely without the relief of death. Zeus placed him among the stars for respite from the pain, and he resides now among the heroes he taught. So profound respect, direct action, visionary. And that goes under the reunion of souls. And, oh wow, 4 cards. Okay. Next we have the moon. So let's see where's the moon? Illusion, fear, uncertainty. The next one is King of Hearts. The Ark of the Covenant. Compassion, diplomacy, intuition. And then we have the Page of Coins. The Black Warrior of the North. Financial opportunity, positive manifestation, and development. And the Two of Scepters, Pisces. Planning for the future, partnership, leaving comfort, travel. That's interesting. At the beginning over here, it was talking about travel and a partnership and starting a business. So interesting. So something about controlling your emotions. Going on a trip or balancing. So that you can think clearly and bring in this new idea for a business. We'll use the Medicine Woman Tarot deck to clarify some of these things here. So there's a transformation happening. What about this transformation? Seven of Arrows. Oh. So we asked about transformation. We got Seven of Arrows, and it says, listen to the truths of the sages. So during this transformation, go to the elders and listen to what they have to say. What do they have to say? Exemplar of the Pipes. Oh, okay. During your transformation, the sages say, your art inspires the future. So your art will inspire the future. Something about your art. And that will be what you're going to untangle and balance your emotions so that you can figure out what business you will be forming. Okay, let's clarify this card about anger. What about this anger? Okay, so we have on top, let's go like this. The first one, Nurturing Lodge of the Bulls. So we asked about anger, and it says, nurture your spiritual family. So put out a spirit bowl in honor of those who have passed before us. So offer a bit of your food before you eat, and I think that will help with the anger, or that's telling us that will help with the anger. Hello, my voice. Hi from India. Awesome. So the next one is Apprentice of Pipes. So feel your body as a channel of power. So I'm getting that you need to respect the power that you hold so that anger doesn't take over. And then we got the Six of Stones. So restore balance to your accounts. And that will help anger. Restore balance to your accounts. Okay, I also want to clarify the reunion of souls. And we're using the Darkwood mini deck. Okay, so reunion of souls. What about this reunion of souls? Who are they? My voice from India asked me if I read the Bible. I have, but I am not religious. I'm spiritual, so I don't dwell into the Bible, but I don't deny it either. I do believe in Jesus. So let's see, what about this reunion of souls? Clarify, reunion of souls, Spirit. we have the Ten of Cups. So the reunion of souls, I'm getting in a past life, you had a partner, and that partner will find you in this life, and you guys will create a family. And what did this card mean again? The King of Hearts. What was that about? The King of Hearts. Compassion, diplomacy, intuition. So, starting these two souls, reunion of souls, I'm getting our twin flames. Or soulmate. And over here it talks of a love life in a past life. So a soulmate is coming in. And you guys are going to build something together. What are you going to build together? Where is my booklet? So we got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. And I was asking about what the soulmates will be building together. And it said, well, this means that recovering from financial loss or spiritual poverty, isolation. So, and how are they going to do that? And we have anger again here. So I'm getting that you're in um, financial loss and spiritual, what was that spiritual poverty and financial loss because um, of this burning aggression, unrealistic expectations. So I'm getting that you need to dive deep and transform this anger into power and use it to manifest this life with your soulmate. So you're fearing the unknown. You're fearing the unknown. The unknown is scary. How can they overcome this fear of the unknown? Okay, just a moment. So, tapping into your strength and untangling uh, untangling ourselves from guilty thoughts and self-punishment will allow you to use your powers clearly and intellectually and not getting caught up in emotion, in this emotional fear. Because the fear creates the anger. And when you can harness this energy, this powerful energy, and use it in a good way, you will be reunited with your soulmate and create the family and life that you want. And I think that's that's the end of the read. Interesting. Well, I'd like to thank everyone for coming in, and if you like the vibe, please subscribe. And if you liked it, leave a like, share, and comment. And I just want to thank you for spending some time with me here. And we'll see you again very soon.